Hi everybody, it's Jeff Schofield here at UK Plant Operators. Today I'm joined by Emma Johnson. Emma is a talent acquisition advisor for the CITB, but specialising in roles and recruitment at the National Construction College in Bircham Newton. Now, you know our relationship with the CITB. CITB have been, our partners in the UK Plant Operator of the Year for the last 3 years, and indeed our final is held at Bircham Newton and the grounds outside of the place where Emma is based. So Emma, great to see you. Thanks ever so much for coming on. Just tell us a little bit about your role, what you actually do indeed for the CITB.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you, Jeff. So, my name's Emma. I look after recruitment for NCC. So that's all of our colleges in Scotland and Norfolk and in Kent. I manage vacancies, so I'm your kind of key point of contact from advertising roles and making sure we advertise in the right channel so we can reach great candidates, looking after candidates throughout that journey, making sure I put you in touch with the hiring managers, making sure shortlisting is done so we can get you to the right place if you apply for a role with us. I'm then involved in the onboarding journey, so making sure again we look after our new starters and bring them into the business, set up and ready to work for us. So it's a great role and love working for NCC.
That's great to hear. And I suppose there's many in a way people listen to this now. There's lots of people that work in similar roles to you in similar organisations, and it's a challenge at the moment, isn't it? Getting good people to inquire and to come and talk and to come on board. So I know that's a challenge across the industry. But I think what I wanted to look at today in particular was that you've got some key roles at the moment, haven't you? That might, as we get into this, become apparent and become interesting to some of our audience. So we know we've got a skills gap. We know we need to fill that skills gap. The college is getting more funding. The college is growing. You need to train more apprentices. So you need more trainers, really, don't you, from that point of view? So tell me about the roles that you're really looking to fill and how perhaps our audience might be able to help there.
Absolutely, yes. We are very much looking for instructors to come and join us. So we're looking to take people from industry. So if you're looking to get off the tools and want to have a bit of a career change, but still put all your skills and experience to good use, we love to have instructors directly from industry. And we can support you to achieve and become a great teacher, teaching our learners and our apprentices. But you don't have to have previous teaching experience. We can support you to get that. So if you're thinking actually you'd like to get off the tools and maybe give back to the industry and make sure your skills and experience aren't lost from the construction industry, and then it could be a really good opportunity for you to come and work with us. We've got obviously young learners under the age of 18, and we've also got commercial learners as well. So lots of people that you could be supporting within the industry.
So really interesting opportunities, you say, for people that are thinking at a point in their lives where they may not know about this, and this could actually sort of prick their ears up, and this could be something that they do, as you say, want to give back and feel they've got the experience to be able to do that. And I'm going to guess this isn't you've not created this in the time you've been there. You have tradition has had it that people who currently fill the roles of instructors have indeed come from this background. So this is, you're looking for more, really, aren't you, rather than new?
Absolutely, yes. Tried and tested. We were able to support people through their qualifications, and they can then, have a great career and progress with us. So you might go from being an instructor up to a lecturer, up to a program manager, and then that frees up spaces as well for us to take on more instructors. So lots of growth and lots of opportunities to come and join us and progress with us as well.
Excellent. So what would the process be? So do you have roles available now? I mean, we're speaking in mid-October. Our next magazine will come out in mid-November. So is this a rolling program? If people are seeing this or read about this, what should they do and what should they expect?
Yeah, absolutely. So the vacancies that we have live today might be filled and gone tomorrow, but we would love to hear from you. So I would say have a look on CITB's website. That's where all our current vacancies will be, where you could apply for a particular vacancy that's live. If there's not something there the day you have a look, though, you can reach out to us on our careers email, which if you ask myself, I can make sure I pick up a conversation with you and pop you into our talent pool or our mailing list to make sure we keep in touch with you for vacancies. So don't be put off if there's not a live role when you have a look at the website. There might be one just around the corner. So do reach out to us. And also, if you connect with us on LinkedIn, we do advertise our vacancies on LinkedIn as well. So that's a really good place to keep an eye if there's not something on the time that you're looking.
No, that makes perfect sense. And we'll make sure that in this piece, we'll put the details up of the website, where to look, and also the email that people can send. So what will be the process? So we, as I say, we perk in the interest now of people within the industry that might have 20 years plus, working on the tools. I think you coined a great phrase there that said off the tools. So if people are looking for that next challenge in their life, they're going to go on the website, they're going to find the role, they're going to send you an email. So let's work through that process, that there is an opportunity. What's the kind of, are they going to leave where they're working now? Are they going to be teaching a classroom of kids, within 2 to 3 weeks? What does it look like?
What does it look like? Great question. So yes, if there's an active vacancy, you'd have to apply online. So that will ask you to upload lots of information about your employment history, contact details, suitability statement. So why you think you'd be suitable for the role. And that's because we are working to safer recruitment, making sure we bring great people into work with our learners. After the application process, we will review all applications, and that's our hiring managers will have a look at those. So they know exactly what they're looking for, and they can spot that potential as well. So really, in that application, tell us why you're motivated to maybe get into teaching or to apply for the role. Yeah. After shortlisting, then you'll hear from myself to let you know if you've been shortlisted for an interview. And just to reassure everyone, we'll walk you through that process. I know interviews can be super scary. It's usually an in-person interview. If you come to Birch and Newton, you'll get to see the college, have a little look round. There might be a short presentation, but it'll be on something that your skills and experience match. So, don't be put off. You can always have a phone call with the hiring manager before an interview to put any nerves at ease if you're not quite sure what to expect. But I always say interviews are a two-way process. They're for you to come in and have a look around the college, meet the team, have a look in the classrooms and see if teaching is really for you. So yeah, it's definitely a two-way process. If you were then successful and offered the role, we then have an onboarding process. So we would make sure that all of our pre-employment vetting checks are complete. So for a teaching role, that does involve enhanced vetting. So a DBS check for you, references, all of that kind of thing. But we will support you through that process, and that can take a little while. So it could take maybe 4 weeks to get all of those checks in place. So again, it's possible you could carry on with your current employer until those checks are well underway, so that nobody's out of work between that transition period. But,
and then they move to you, and then there's going to be quite a period of induction then, isn't it, as well, to get these people up to speed so they're ready to start to teach.
Yes, absolutely. So you'll have your company induction, so that's the whole kind of CITB as a whole induction, and then you'll also be inducted into NCC ways of working. We'll have your development plan, so if you have got to work towards that functional skills, maths and English you're teaching, there'll be real clear steps to help you get there. You'll know who's going to be able to support you through that journey. And also just making sure that, in probation, it's right for you as well. It's like I said, it's just a way to
yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it sounds really interesting, doesn't it? And as you've said, and in summary, there's lots of people within the CITB at the NCC that have taken this pathway to where they are now. Lots of people that will be like the people that are listening to this, that have made that move. So yeah, really interesting, a really interesting opportunity, and something that I know from talking to you and talking to your colleagues as well. The CITB are keen to encourage, aren't they, people from within the industry to look at this next role, because the vast amount of experience and knowledge and understanding that they have is very much part of the skill set you're looking for to help people to effectively get into teaching, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to lose those skills. We want to bring them in and pass them on to the next generation. So we'd love to hear from
and there's some real good to be done here, as much as we all like to do good, etc. But where the industry is at the moment, and what the CITB wants to do in its strategic plans to align itself so it can deliver to support, whichever government's in place, but to support the infrastructure program, the building program that we have, set out now for the next 10, 15 years. We know we need more people. You guys have got to be aligned with what those plans are to deliver those people. And in what we're talking about here today, if we've got some people that are listening, reading about this, and it perks their interest, then really it's just a case now, isn't it, of let's start the first step on a journey that could see these guys teaching the next generation of skilled individuals that can have a satisfying career in construction.
Absolutely. No, we'd love to hear from anyone and have that initial conversation, definitely.
Wonderful. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks ever so much for your time. There's a full article on this in the magazine. The links are on our website and on the social media platforms. So it'd be great if this is of interest. We'll give you lots of information about how you can get in touch. Thanks, Emma. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
See you later, everybody. Cheers, then. Bye-bye. Oh,